Walk into a modern home. Smooth white walls, glass, metal, and plastic. Everything feels clean, but also cold. Our brains evolved in wild nature, not sterile boxes. Modern spaces lack the warmth and connection to nature our biology craves. Studies show sterile rooms quietly raise our stress. The good news: biophilic design can transform any room into a living sanctuary. We all know the advice. Just add a plant, but is that really enough? Unfortunately, no. Dead spaces aren't fixed by decoration alone. They're a problem of how a room feels, not just how it looks. The secret is in restorative engineering, designing spaces that actively support our health. Research shows that simply filling a room with pretty things does little for chronic stress. The real issue is the lack of natural cues, things our brains are wired to notice. Nature is never static. Its light shifts, its air moves, patterns repeat, but never exactly. This complexity keeps us engaged and calm. Dead rooms trick our bodies into low-grade stress. Our senses crave variety, but get monotony. Our eyes long for depth, but see only blankness. Over time, this mismatch leads to fatigue, anxiety, and even poor sleep. It's not just about comfort, it's about survival. Restorative engineering means building in cues from the outdoors. It's about more than looks, it's about biology. A living sanctuary doesn't just sit pretty, it works hard behind the scenes to restore your mind and body every single day. Look closely at nature. A fern, a river delta, the branches of a tree. You'll see patterns that repeat at different scales. This is called fractal geometry. Our brains are hardwired to recognize fractals. When we do, something magical happens. Our stress levels drop. Scientists have discovered that fractal patterns calm the visual centers of the brain. They help us focus, relax, and even heal. In fact, just looking at natural fractals can reduce anxiety by up to 60%. That's why forests and waves are so soothing. You don't need a math degree to bring fractals indoors. Think of wallpaper with repeating leaf motifs, rugs with branching lines, or wooden panels arranged in organic shapes. Even textured paint or wavy tiles can trigger the same response. The trick is subtlety. Avoid perfect grids or harsh symmetry. Nature is never exact. The closer your patterns mimic those found in the wild, the more your brain will thank you. Fractals are the secret code for instant calm. Visual calm isn't just about patterns. Texture matters too. Smooth plastic feels lifeless. In contrast, the grain of wood or the nubby surface of stone invites touch. Texture creates a sense of depth and warmth, tricking the brain into feeling at home. Start by mixing materials. Use woven baskets, chunky wool throws, and raw wood furniture. Layer in stone, cork, or clay pots. Even a rough linen curtain can add dimension. These textures echo the variety found in the natural world. Pattern also plays a key role in biophilic design. Think beyond stripes and polka dots. Instead, choose designs that remind you of tree bark, leaves, or rippling water. The idea is to give your eyes something gentle to explore, not overwhelm. Finally, don't forget the small details. Pebbles in a bowl, a carved wooden tray, or a jute rug can make a big difference. Your fingers want to touch, your eyes want to wander. Let them. Sensory richness is the antidote to sterile design. Natural light is never still. It shifts with the time of day, the weather, and the seasons. Our bodies use these changes to set their internal clocks, but in most homes, lighting is flat and unchanging. It leaves us feeling, well, dull and disconnected. Circadian lighting is a game changer. By mimicking the color and movement of sunlight, it helps regulate sleep, mood, and focus. In the morning, use cool blue-toned lights to energize you. As evening approaches, switch to warm, amber tones that signal it's time to wind down. Dappled shadows are another secret weapon. Think of sunlight filtering through leaves. You can recreate this effect with perforated lampshades, slatted blinds, or even leafy projections. Moving shadows keep your space alive and ever-changing. Dynamic lighting isn't just practical, it's powerful. It supports your body's natural rhythms, reduces stress, and makes your sanctuary feel connected to the world outside. Light is life. Use it to your advantage. Plants do more than look pretty. They literally help you breathe easier. But not all plants are created equal. High oxygen varieties like snake plant, peace lily, and spider plant remove toxins and pump fresh air into your room. The result? Better focus, deeper sleep, and fewer headaches. Integrated living walls take this to the next level. Imagine an entire wall covered in lush green leaves or soft, spongy moss. These systems don't just add beauty. They actively filter the air, absorb noise, and regulate humidity. Hydroponic setups are another smart option. They use water instead of soil, making them easy to maintain and perfect for small spaces. Some even track air quality and adjust automatically, turning your room into a living, breathing organism. Don't just scatter a few potted plants. Think bigger. Combine hanging gardens, moss walls, and smart hydroponics for a space that's truly alive. The more your room breathes, the better you'll feel. Nature never feels the same twice. One moment you touch cool stone. The next, you run your hands over warm wood or soft moss. These shifts are called thermal delight. They keep your senses awake and engaged. Start by mixing materials with different temperatures. Use marble or slate for cool surfaces and balance them with warm woods like oak or walnut. Add plush wool rugs, velvety cushions, and soft linen bedding for comfort. Thermal variety isn't just about touch, it's about mood. Coolness calms, making you feel alert. Warmth soothes, helping you relax. By layering both, you create a space that matches your mood any time of day. Sensory richness is more than luxury. It helps ground you in the moment, banishing stress and boredom. The more your room feels alive, the more alive you'll feel too. Static air is another hallmark of dead rooms. In nature, breezes carry scents, whispers, and freshness. Indoors, stagnant air can make us feel tired and claustrophobic. Good airflow is essential for health and well-being. Open your windows whenever possible. If that's not an option, use fans to create gentle movement. Consider adding an air purifier or a humidifier to keep the air fresh and comfortable. Plants and living walls help regulate humidity naturally. Kinetic elements add another layer of life. Think of mobiles that sway, curtains that flutter, or water features that ripple and bubble. These small movements echo the ever-changing outdoors, keeping your senses engaged. Together, airflow, humidity, and movement help your sanctuary breathe. They turn your room from a static box into a living, responsive environment, one that supports your body's natural rhythms and keeps you feeling refreshed. Biophilic design is more than a trend. It's a return to what our bodies and minds truly need. By blending fractal patterns, rich textures, dynamic lighting, living plant systems, and sensory variety, you create a space that restores at every level. Every element works together. Fractals soothe the brain. Textures invite touch. Lighting sets your tempo, while plants and airflow keep your body in balance. Thermal materials and kinetic elements keep you awake to the riches of the here and now. The result? A living sanctuary. A room that doesn't just look good, it feels alive. It helps you recharge, recover, and thrive, day after day. Start small or dream big. Every step you take toward biophilic design is a step toward deeper well-being. Open your senses. Let your space breathe. Welcome home to your living sanctuary.